Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
What's up, boys?
How's everybody doing
Hey.
tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna say TJ's in normal mode. There
Not
he
anymore,
goes.
he ain't. And he's muted.
And he's
Sideways.
frozen.
He'll be kicked out. And,
A little
yeah,
bit frozen.
That's all good. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Tuesday night live.
Yep.
Goes
Oop,
quick.
There he goes.
Want to start the show off with thoughts and prayers out to Marcus Crawford, Idaho quadcopter, in the hospital right now. Good news is he had tubes pulled out of him, and he will be home tomorrow. So that's good to hear.
That's always
His
good. to
tubes pulled out. You said?
Yeah, they had a tube going in through his nose and down into his stomach.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Yeah, having issues.
But you said
and,
it's okay. He's okay now.
Yeah, he'll be home
Okay,
tomorrow.
cool.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And yeah, that's that. And congratulations to everybody getting their mini threes. So we hear those are shipping now, and people are starting to finally get them.
I've got the original.
Original.
Casey.
Originals. The original mini's good, and Max
Yep.
is going to get kicked out in a minute.
And
Mini 2 right
It
here.
came with this little card in there, and I thought, hey, maybe it came from the drone, and did a little video on it, and
Yeah, I saw that footage, man.
definitely did not come from the mini.
No, for sure not. No,
What
no.
was it? I didn't get to watch it. I'm sorry.
I don't know. It was some cheap ass
Yeah, like a
toy
Walmart brand.
drone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a little
yeah.
starter one.
As soon as they lit off
SEMA
the,
X8.
the throttle, that it would just wind down, and there was one scene where they were flying at night. You could tell it was Christmas time because it had all the Christmas lights on in the neighborhood, and they got way up there, and you hear, and besides, you can't hear the audio on a DJI drone. This drone,
Unless you have a mic.
you could hear the audio from the motors, and it just going, yee. And then all of a sudden, yee. And all of a sudden it's spinning. It's going, shoo, shoo,
Weird.
shoo.
Well, the motor thing that you're talking about, that was because he was losing signal, so it would drop off. You know, obviously it'd drop off, and you hear the motors starting to spin backwards, and then it would regain again, and then it would drop off
Yep.
because he was getting so far away. Because he was obviously a beginner, and we all know that yaw stick put you in trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can fly the drone this way, but once you turn it that way, done.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's what happened. But he kept finding it because he made a few videos with it, right? There was a couple
Yep.
clips in
Yep.
there. Yeah.
Where'd you get? You
There
got it from
was
the police
one-
auction, right? That police auction.
Yep. That, and yep.
I'm waiting. Wisconsin's one of them. I'm waiting. I'll go out and buy one.
Oh,
Not
you
that
got
bad.
your Ludens.
Yeah, I'm
Got a
not
little sore
well
throat
right now.
there.
You
Yeah.
know, it came up quick too. It came out of nowhere, hit me like a rock, and
Yeah.
now I feel like
Oh, wow.
shit. And I kind of felt like a dickhead for gonna cancel the show 20 minutes before it started,
Mm-hmm.
but I decided not to. Just keep in mind, I'm not gonna be on late tonight. I just
Matt, you need Ricola.
Either that or your sinuses must be feeling real good.
I
now.
think it's because I shaved my beard. My beard,
Oh yeah, you did
No
groom
longer-
it. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
no longer
He
there.
He groomed it.
it got me sick. Whatever.
Well, it's all those germs that were hiding in it. You took it off, and they flew right in your nose.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Last week's
Mhm.
cheeseburger was in there.
What's going on, everybody in the chat? Hello, I see you all. I see you.
What's up, all?
JSK, Wedge and Big, Paul, AZ Drone Dude, David,
Yep.
TJ
David.
Giggles, back in the chat and not on the panel.
Oh, he's in the
Of course.
chat. He's good with the chat.
Jesus. Drone Annual
Charles
Visuals and
Vincent.
Technique FPV, Four States Aerial, Johnny D, RC, Sergio, Charles,
Mm-hmm.
and Steven Drones is here.
Wedge and Big.
Novice
And,
Quads. I had to make him a moderator, which tells you that this is
Ooh.
his first time on the watching, and I appreciate it, bro. I know he's probably seen the live before, but he's never actually gotten here because I know I do it late. And
Mr. Ed is here. Ed, love my drones.
Ed, brother Edward,
Yeah.
good to see you, my friend.
And
I know I do it
Jeff, UDOT, Four States Aerial Photography.
And Jack is here from Lake Pilot, and Bob Casey Aerial. Good to see you, Bob. I know
Hey,
you guys
Bob.
are.
Up,
It's
everybody.
tough to catch the late stream,
Opie
and I'm sorry for
Tom.
that.
Hey,
Hey,
Tom.
Tom, what's up, buddy?
It's an early stream actually for me.
Well,
I'm an
and
hour early.
unfortunately, I took a few weeks off, and apparently everybody thought I was done. So now there's multiple streams going on at the same time right now. And
You take
Whatever.
a week off, man. Your spot gets filled.
I don't give a shit. Listen, man, there's the one thing I love you
it's
guys.
your spot, man. Whatever. Who cares?
It ain't my spot. It's YouTube. YouTube, anybody can have a spot whenever the hell they want or wherever they want.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
a public thing.
Yep.
And as you
And
guys
I'm
know,
doing YouTube full time now.
yes, you
Mhm.
are. Yep.
How much money
Art-
have you made?
Zero so far. But I did some real estate photography today just to brush up on my portfolio, getting back into practice. And
Good.
wanted to show you some pretty interesting spots here. If I could share a photo.
Sure. So, but I'm possibly thinking about changing to every other week instead of every week.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sure yet, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing
There
yet.
you go.
That looks good, bro.
Yeah,
And
very nice.
to get the side view, I had to cross this busy street to get
Mhm.
the photos of that side of the house. I think.
Looks good. So you're making yourself up a portfolio, right? Is that what you're doing?
Yep. And there's the
No,
front
you're
of the house.
part 107 art.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Looks good, buddy.
Oh, see how I was on the other side, and I was not over traffic, so wanted to get that side of the house, and plus you get a view of the lake in the background, which is good.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hmm. That's
I
where
need-
I went fishing last weekend, where I caught that big carp.
I
Those
need
are
to study
always
to
fun.
get this 107 done because now I've got the time to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to get it
Yeah,
done.
go get it, boy.
That's why I told the old lady I got to have an office when I get there because I'm going to have to start studying.
Speaking of 107 and drones, Chris, I hear you got a little toy there next to you.
Yes, I do.
You want to show everyone?
I think I could arrange the camera that way.
Let's do it.
Good.
Okay.
Let's do it. Sorry about the
Oh
noise,
boy.
guys. I have a tendency
Oh,
to eat
boy.
these things more like candy than I do. Actually.
Truth.
Yep.
I even told Maddie I even left the seal on unopened. So
Let's see what we got there, Chris. Let
Ooh,
her
a
rip.
live unboxing. What could
Yeah.
it be?
Oh, I could never do a proper unboxing.
Okay,
I don't have it
everybody
cleaned
but
up.
Chris
Yeah.
is on screen, so you can go ahead and pick your nose now.
Okay.
Okay.
I already did.
Wow, that can stay there. I think
Oh,
this is
good.
what we want.
I know what it is. Unlimited Vertical, what's up? Said it's a bowling ball. Boom.
Ah,
Oh
boy.
my.
Hey
Somebody's
now.
happy
Woohoo.
today.
Oh
Hey
yeah.
now.
Actually, it was yesterday, but we were having.
And wait, there's more.
Yes,
Well,
it comes
are
with
you
the Fly More Plus.
nice?
Sweet.
So
Congratulations, man.
Now all you got to do is rip that puppy open, and you're
Yeah,
good to go.
Start charging it. Yeah. Update it, charge it, go.
Mhm.
3 hours from now, I might even be able to look at it on screen.
Yeah.
3
yeah.
hours.
Tomorrow morning you'll be good. If you start tonight.
Because I did not get the fast charger with
Because
this.
I remember updating mine on the first time. It took hours, man. And then sometimes it doesn't want to work, and then you got to reload
Yep.
everything.
I don't know why I'm being so.
And you're like, I'm not doing this. I'm not flying drones. And you finally get it going, and you're loving it.
There we go.
There you go.
Now, how the heck do you open this thing?
Rip it.
I know I'm gonna be like Drone Valley kid in a candy
Dewey
store.
said, raffle it off on the show. I'm down. It's my show.
Mm-hmm.
$50.
This is
We
this
could
is
have
one
a
this is one
live
that I will
dating.
probably soon own. Just a matter of time.
Oh,
Have you? So you haven't been able to hold it? Nothing.
No, just virgin. So,
Bill, the drone reviewer, just did an unboxing on his too on his show.
see, that's why we got to do one on yours. But I'm very impromptu, like everything else.
Paul,
With this,
you don't have to ask. You know that. Nobody in the chat has to ask. If you want to post a link,
oh,
your video link, a channel link, a photo link, dude,
Ta-da.
help yourself, man. This is not just my show. This is everybody's.
oh.
it's so
you.
cute.
It is so
Very good.
little.
I mean, it is.
It's
I
little,
mean,
but then when you open up the arms, it's pretty freaking big.
yeah, we got the mini. So I mean, besides
There it
having the big eyeballs, I mean,
You open those arms though, and it's amazing how much bigger the Mini 3 is than the Mini 2.
I've been
Corey-
watching a million videos and I don't even know how to open it yet.
Hey Corey, the front arms swing like the back arms used to swing.
Yeah.
Yep. And now look at the size difference between the two. It's unreal. Oh, there we go.
Move over there.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
Did you see
She
somebody
does.
made theirs look like a frog because of those big
Yeah.
eyes?
Yep.
I'm trying to orient
There you
myself.
go. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Big
The
difference.
arms are a lot thicker. I mean, the arms
Yeah.
are a lot bigger.
Motor
from
size.
what-
Motors are the same.
Yeah,
Look
I
like
think
same
they're
size.
about the same size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the props, I mean, they're, let's see.
A lot longer.
Yeah,
That's because
Yeah.
the arms are so much longer.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
they are. So that might help in the wind.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
efficiency as
SD
well
card, all that good stuff in
for the
there.
battery.
Well,
Costs a lot of.
now that we had the good stuff,
Really?
but it wasn't that there.
Looks good. Let me show you guys
Yeah.
a picture real quick.
This is what I was kind of.
Costs
that
you a lot of dineros.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a picture from Paul Wedgenbig. Got a nice.
Wow.
Look at that. Holy
That's
hell,
from-
that's a nice property.
That's from the 3.
That's from Wedgenbig.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
drone was
no.
he using for that?
No, I believe this is the Air 2S.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Either the
very
Air
nice picture.
2S or the Mini 2. One of the two. Not sure which one. He's got both, so nice shot though, dude.
Grippy.
Mm-hmm.
They do feel grippy.
Hey, John Coopy, what's up, buddy? Johnny Drone Flyer, what's going on, brother? Air 2S, that's what Wedgenbig said. There's the controller. That's
Very
what I
nice.
wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good, huh?
It is. I purposely had my controller over here earlier. There it is. I mean,
NB Drones, what's up, Chris? Welcome in, buddy.
weight wise, they are very similar.
Are they?
I mean, at least feel wise.
Johnny said, "Is that my Mini 3?" Johnny gets his tomorrow. Finally, he's been waiting long enough.
I know.
He deserves it.
I was
Everybody
just
has.
hanging in there like everyone
Crypto
else.
man, what's up?
The controllers feel dainty though.
Watch when you feel those gimbals compared to what we own, what we have
Yeah.
now. Wait till you feel the gimbals. Go ahead and like pull it down and let it go, and you'll see the
Yeah.
spring tension in it. Third Eye View. Hello, Robinson. Welcome in, buddy. I would show
Yeah.
you mine, but I am not home. Johnny Drone Flyer. A little inside joke there. Ha! Hashtag Jaybird.
No, maybe I can get a better.
Asshole.
I'm always
Sorry.
over.
Can't
But
help
yeah.
What
myself.
she said.
You
Yep.
can feel it. I mean, you
Yeah.
feel like you're on like the T Pro or something. Or,
Pull it all the way to the left and then let go of the stick.
Yeah, doing, doing.
It springs. Yep.
So it's
Sweet.
it feels
Nice.
like
They put
Yeah,
they put a
I
lot
can't-
of nice specs in that controller for the price point.
I just can't believe
Hmm.
it, like not having an external antenna. That my thing too. I can't believe that just somewhere up in here is an antenna that
Yeah, it
can
shows
pick
it
Yep.
right there.
everything
It
up.
actually
Mhm.
says antennas
Yeah.
on top. See
I
it?
don't know if you could see the engraving, one on each side.
Oh yeah, they're just a
I
what is
think
it,
I'm gonna really
PCB
like.
board now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna really like the double
Good night.
gimbal for zooming.
Good night, buddy. If you're going to bed, it's late
Good
over
night.
there. I know where he's at over in the UK, or I think that's where he's at. Where's he at, Art? Remember?
This is actually raised now.
He's overseas. I know
Kiwi,
that.
I
2:30
I
in the morning.
know drone views. He's from Ireland.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually where Dewey is from, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I only have a mini V1.
That is
Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting the mini 3. It's just a matter of time. Ireland, yeah. Okay, he's over there with Alan.
Well, I'll
Hey.
have to wait for the
Yeah.
police auction drone.
Hi, Gary.
You can't.
There's
really
already
tell.
Mavic 3s for sale on Marketplace.
Mavic
Oh.
3s?
Mavic 3s, yeah, yeah,
I'm not
Wow.
surprised.
yeah.
Chris, what's up, buddy? Sunrise
I
Water
could have
Media.
picked up a Skydio drone with the case and everything. $650 it went for.
All right.
Yeah,
Really?
that's a good price. I've been trying to get
Yeah.
one for around that price because I want a Skydio 2, the Plus, the sport one
I was
with the beacon
thinking
and the
about
remote.
getting that.
Yeah, well,
You know, was
I want to
right
bring it to
around
the
that
track and just
time
let it
that,
do its thing.
the company said, "Adios, Art. Gotta pinch pennies now."
pillars.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to do what you
Yeah.
got to do. It's what I'm doing right
Yep.
now.
hmm Pinch
NB
pennies
drones.
and put money into the business. Yep.
That is a good investment. NB drones. The Air 2S is a hell of a drone.
Yep.
Well, I like my Air 2s.
Air 2 is a good drone too, man. There's nothing wrong.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, when it comes to daytime photography, you can do just as much with the Air 2 as you can the Air 2S.
Mhm.
So the
And
S
I
is
have
a
the
better
Mavic 2 Pro. So
Yep.
that works with my smart control. I would like to get the Air 2, and then that way, or not the Air 2, the Mini 2. Then all 3 drones will work with my smart controller.
Hey, John.
Wow.
So
John.
from the regular Air and then the Air S is what's the difference? The camera and the backward sensors, right?
Camera top sensors.
Top
Got
sensors.
top. Yeah, camera top sensors.
Yeah.
It's faster ascending and descending. It's got 10-bit D-Log.
Wow, so it's a lot better, huh?
Yeah, it shoots 5.1K instead of 4K 60 or 5.4. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a hell of a drone for the price. You can't go wrong for $1,000.
hmm
I mean, you get the Fly More combo. It's going to cost you a little more. Obviously, it's
Yeah,
$12.99 for the Fly More, but for me, it was worth it. It's the only drone I have that I will not get rid of. So, if that makes any sense, although the Mini 3 would be a great backup to have, and that's the plan. Is
Yeah.
I'm going to end up with one.
This is going to be my new workhorse, and then my Mini 2. I got two possibilities. One, my helper all the time, or actually my brother-in-law has
Hey,
been.
Neil.
So I've kind
Hey,
of
Neil.
tossed up on which one should get it. But
Tom Pepin TV. What's up, buddy?
What's that?
Thank you for
Tom.
coming in. Oh, he's not blue. Oops.
Yeah, there you go.
Oops. Get on it, Matt. So what's going on, Max? You got anything new, buddy?
Yeah, I just got a email tonight about doing this crazy competition with the drifters at the track that I do all the drifting at.
Yep.
And yeah, it looks pretty nice for me.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
gonna be a
Like
lot of
these
fun.
aren't like regular cars that I chase like, at once a month. These are like ones that you see in like on TV and shit. And I guess the like first place prize is 16K right now. So it's a big event, I guess.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah. And I just
So what's up?
got the
Nick-
invite, and I think that I'm gonna be the only person that's allowed to fly. So that's cool.
Awesome.
Wait a minute. So
Watch
you got
out
an
for those
option
wires.
to drive,
No, not drive, fly.
fly.
Yeah, fly. So I'm gonna be the only pilot there, but supposedly there's gonna be like 50 media people there, like people with cameras shooting. But I'm gonna be the
Mhm.
only drone pilot as of right now,
Nice.
supposedly.
TJ, I'll catch you later, buddy. Have a good night, man.
See
Take
you,
care,
TJ.
TJ.
Good night. Good night. Good night. And
And
if anybody else wants to pop on, you let me know. I'll throw the link in the chat. Why the hell not?
Mhm.
We got,
they're right. They do
we're
got
just
the little.
we're just BSing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I which one?
Oh yeah, big difference.
Yeah. One says 250, one doesn't. Yep.
And really, this one doesn't feel that much more. I mean, like you said, you're just talking a
Yeah,
few
it's
grand.
not much,
Nah,
but it
there's
just
same
throws it
exact
over.
size, just different capacity. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is identified that way, I suppose.
Mhm.
I like the little charger. It's basic.
It's good.
Might be a little bit more bricky style.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you, Art.
This is going to be one of my first real good ones after the Mini 2. I was going to have it as a backup, the Mini 2, but I might even get an Air 2 if Air 2S if I happen to get into it more.
Yeah, you've been flying a lot of FPV lately, haven't you?
Yeah, so that's where this is going to be my last one for a while until I get digital.
Greg, what's up?
I am.
That's good.
It does look nice. I mean, it feels like a Mini 2, just a little bit different. Maybe a little bit more rugged. I mean, the arms feel, you know,
It looks good.
thicker.
It's an impressive drone. The stuff that they shoved into that thing.
Yeah,
For
I
under
mean,
200. How do you get all that shit in there for under 250 grams?
exactly.
Unreal.
And I like flying the smaller drones just because I'm usually in a county park or something like that. And last thing you want is a bunch of people drawing attention, and then someone can get butts hurt, and then you got the cops sitting there
Hmm.
for no reason.
It's got a great camera on it too. Great
Yeah,
camera.
that's the one I'm gonna actually like to play with. But I got so sick and tired of the controller, so I went with the actual Pro controller.
Yeah, you have
Art,
to.
Art, what drone have you been? What drone you think you're gonna use for your photography work? What drone are you gonna use?
Probably mostly the Air 2, but I have done some work with the Mavic 2 Pro, and it's got a really nice camera.
Yeah, the Mavic 2 Pro has a 1-inch sensor on it, so it's definitely worth it.
Yep.
Max, you have any plans of getting 107?
Oh yeah, yep.
Are you?
I already paid for it and stuff. It's just me going to. So I studied for the test, paid for it. Was supposed to go to a set date. Blizzard happened. It got canceled. I rescheduled another date. It got canceled again, and I just never rescheduled. Pretty much, but it's paid for. But I feel I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more because when I paid for it was 150, and somebody told me it's 170 now. So sure, I'll pay an extra
Something like
$20.
Keeps popping. It keeps going up.
But yeah, I
bit.
paid for it. I just got to go take it. I got to refresh on, all the maps and stuff again. Because that's the only thing that confuses me. Everything else, it got locked down. But the maps, all the sectional charts, like,
yeah,
I'm not a real airplane pilot, man.
Yeah.
If you want me to fly an airplane, I'll learn this.
Mine was the community stuff, community-based organizations, and that.
Yeah, and every practice test I've taken, I've always passed with at least an 80. So
Last I heard, they're starting to come up with remote ID questions now inside of those tests, which is kind of stupid if you think about it, because we don't even have it yet.
Yeah, we don't have it yet.
Why are we answering questions on something that that doesn't exist?
Well, yeah.
So
they want you to learn it. I guess, want you to know it.
Where I flew today for those photos was right at the edge of Class D airspace. So I was on the outer range, so I could fly up to 400 feet, and but I just had to keep an eye out for aircraft. So.
I totally disagree with the way they have that test set up. I think it's bullshit
Yeah.
that we have to answer questions that manned aircraft pilots have to know. It's just weather. Really simple. Don't fly in the rain.
Well, what if
Or
you're
the snow.
conformal
Well,
coated?
some
You're
people-
okay. What if
Okay.
you're the splash drone?
You know, you got METARs, sectional charts, understandable. But some of the questions that when you have to do math to answer a question for a drone exam, there's a problem. They let you bring a calculator to the.
Mhm.
It's just it's a joke as to why we're answering these questions, but they consider you a commercial pilot. Now it's
the
a drone
real
pilot,
test should
but-
be like an actual like flight test. I think I mentioned that before. There should be a part, where you actually go out and fly the drone.
There you go, right
Mhm.
there. See, now that makes sense. Drone questions on a manned aircraft test.
Yeah.
Yeah, word. Fail. I can't get my pilot's license because I don't know an FPV question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
they take-
next test will be the trust test. That's all I have to take.
yeah,
Because
I
I-
took that. That was
Yep.
that's you can't fail it.
Yep.
If
Right.
if you answer something wrong, which I highly doubt
And
you
it's
will,
free too.
and it's
Cool.
free.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when I get my recurrent, just pass that and then get my little card in the mail and my certificate. I'm good
What's
to
up,
go
Chris?
for a couple more years.
Yeah, I agree there, Bob. The ADSB. I agree. I think that's a pretty damn handy tool to
Mhm.
have on these bigger drones. And the Mini 3 probably should have had it, but I think having the ADSB chip would have probably put it over its limit, and
Yep.
they wouldn't have been able to find a way to get it under
Mhm.
250. So that might be the case. But
Just
like
shave a
I
little
said,
plastic off.
under
Hmm.
250 grams is going to be pretty. Like I've been saying all
Yeah,
along, it's
it's
going to be
hard.
going to be relevant when remote ID comes. It really
Mhm.
will.
Yeah, if you have to
Well-
put something on top of that thing, then you become at a 250. Well, with it being 250 and under, you don't need remote ID, right?
It's like it's 100 under 250 grams is exempt. That's why
Yeah.
I feel like
Mhm.
a lot of people are going to buy up the under 250 market
Yeah.
so that
Mhm.
they can skirt. Now that's only recreational. 107, you have to comply no matter what.
Well,
if
when
you're
you're
flying-
107,
If you're
a hi-
107 and you're flying a drone under 250, you still have to comply.
Oh yeah, yeah. hmm
So it's only recreational, which, a lot of these people that buy drones for their first drone or somebody that just screws around and flies for fun,
Yep.
Mhm.
under 250 grams, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to register. You don't have to worry about it broadcasting a network. Of course, we don't know how that's going to work out yet, but yep. So
Yeah, there's something in that little drone right there that's broadcasting something, so they
Yep.
know about it.
All of a sudden, I probably have
That was
like,
probably the holdup right there. They forgot it for over here, so they had to put something else in.
all of a sudden you can just see radio waves going. He's here. He's right here.
He's here.
Which I don't understand why everybody's offended by that, because I mean the cell phone in your pocket tracks you. Everybody has a smartphone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I just
Whatever.
can't believe
what's up, Chris?
Hey guys,
What's
how
up?
you doing?
What's happening, bro?
Chris,
Not much, just chilling.
Hanging out,
Cool.
huh?
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. What do you think about all this remote ID stuff, man?
Well, don't know much about it. All I know is that they can track you.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with having to keep drones registered and, prevent them from, not following the rules and regulations. But
Mhm.
now this big argument about, is the public or any citizen in the public going to be able to track where the pilot of the drone is, or is it just going to be law enforcement? And I
I think
don't
it's
think
going to be law enforcement.
I think it's just going to be law enforcement. I don't think any
Mhm.
average Joe is going to be able to go on to a app and be able to tell where the pilot's flying, what the pilot's
Right.
flying. I
Mhm.
don't think that's the way it's going to work.
Yeah.
Now, it hasn't come to fruition yet. I mean, nobody knows, so it's not a thing. It's supposed to be soon, but hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really give a shit. I'm gonna fly no matter what.
Yeah, neither do I.
Whatever, bro.
Mhm.
It's
Me
we
too,
have to
man.
adapt. We have to adapt or get out of the hobby. And I know I'm not getting out of the hobby, so
Is it
Yeah.
going to be like a firmware update or something they're going to?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking
Yeah.
so for like DJI type drones, which
Yeah.
DJI, Autel.
Well, the
it'll
Air
be through
2 has
firmware.
ADSB.
ADSB, that's for that. But for remote ID, what they have is what it's called AirSense,
Uh-huh.
or not AirSense, Aeroscope. It's called
Yeah.
Aeroscope, and it's part of the design. It's part of the menu options in for the drone. Now, right now, it can be turned on and off, but when remote ID comes, I believe it's a firmware that's going to be putting that on your drone and you won't be able to turn that off. So
Until a
That
hack
can
comes out.
suck.
until a hack comes
Mm-hmm.
out, well,
Not like
I
I'm not like I'm flying anywhere, illegal or anything. But I think that's what they want to do, right? I mean, let us
Yeah.
know where we're going.
I mean, I fly. I do legal flights. I mean, look, dude, my drones, even my FPV drones that are over 250 grams have a sticker on them, have an FAA sticker on them. Now, will I add a remote ID module to this? Not a chance.
Mhm.
If I'm breaking the rules, I'm breaking the rules, but there's no freaking way I'm putting remote ID modules on these things just to fly it in a park. So some asshole can come say, hey, you can't fly in the park.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is what it is. Bada bing. There you go. Thank you, Art.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah,
you
we
very
have to deal
much.
with enough assholes coming around with us if we're flying anyway. A lot of Karens out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been lucky.
Oh, speaking of Karens, I watched South Park last night.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that
Did
was
you?
funny.
I haven't watched South Park in years.
Neither have
Yeah,
I.
if you have Paramount Plus, it's streaming on Paramount Plus.
I do not.
Yeah.
In the woods, I do not. And actually, you're supposed to when you're flying over a certain milliwatt,
Yeah, yep. I'm supposed to.
a certain wattage. You're actually supposed to
Yeah,
have
which
a
all us
ham radio.
FPVers,
All of
of
us
us
do
at
it.
anything over 25.
Anything over 25 milliwatts. And guess
Yeah.
what? That module right there is running at 1 watt. And
Yeah,
I
yep.
do not have a ham radio license, and nor will I ever get one.
Mhm.
I have no interest in doing that crap.
That was another thing
all.
that I studied for as well. I just like to have it, Why not? My boy has it. It's cheap. And I think it's forever. I think I don't think you ever have to pay again. Once you got it, you got it.
I don't
I
know.
could be wrong.
I've never actually looked into even bothering to get one. So I don't know. Maybe I should. And maybe it's good to have.
Yeah.
Somebody going to come up to me and say, hey, you
Probably
got a
you'll
radio
never
license?
need it,
No.
but it's always good to have. Just like your AMA, Which I've heard like a lot of good things about AMA, like doing good things about drones and stuff, saying that will insure you. Now their parks are garbage. Because I mean,
Yes,
it's
they are.
good for maybe the GPS guys, because you just go up and look around, but it's just like nothing
Now
next to the IRC field.
you went to that park. You went to that AMA field at Markham Park, right?
Yeah, down by you.
You didn't fly your drone, did you?
No.
They don't like
Well, I
it.
said, well, I didn't fly it. I would have asked the people because they had some pretty nice planes going around there.
Yeah, they
But
do.
as soon as you get in there, it's just there's all kinds of signs saying you need to be AMA and you need to be registered at this park, which I'm sure you just got to pay like $5 or
Mhm.
$10 to fly there, whatever, But
Mm.
I let my AMA run out, so I wasn't able to fly. But I would have, because I mean, a lot of people say airplane guys are, a-holes, but
Not all
I've
of
never
them.
I've never met one yet, and I've chased a few planes so far. I mean, a few, like probably maybe 10 out of just like random people I meet, and they're like, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen!" Like seeing a drone chase the airplane,
I had a buddy of mine that used to fly at that field all the time, and he would always go early in the morning when nobody was there and late when nobody was there. But when there were flyers there, airplane flyers, he would not go because he always had a problem. They always had a problem with him flying FPV drones or camera drones, either one, in an area where they have $10,000, $15,000 airplanes.
Well, then that's another. That I was just gonna say that I saw those guys, and they probably were flying $10,000 airplanes. So if you
Yep.
knew the pilot and he's good, sure, you can chase me. But just some random dude comes up to you, can I chase your your airplane? You know, it's like, sure. No. Shit cost me 10 grand, dude.
In the Woods wants to know if that's a hobby zone over your left shoulder.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
What is that?
Well, this is a little Cub right here, and that's a Trojan T28, and what's that called? A Duo something, I forgot. But yeah,
What are those
they're all
quads
they're all
quads you
Horizon
got over
Hobby.
there? I didn't know you
Hmm?
had all those quads. I thought you only had one good 5-inch quad.
Oh no, I have a bunch of quads, dude.
You just don't. You only fly the one.
I fly 2 on the freestyle, and I fly the POS. So, but they're all 4 of them work, you know. But yeah, I only carry two like freestyle drones with me, and then the POS. But the POS has been hogging the bag more. I've been liking that too much.
That's good, James. You're supposed to have it actually when you're flying a drone over 250, or the FAA. Actually, the FAA trust test. You're supposed to have it no matter what if you're flying recreationally. It's a very easy test to do, though. Very easy. Can't fail it.
But what I think is crazy is, like, you know, none of these rules applied before drones. I mean, there was rules, you know, but nothing like it is when drones came into play.
And you know, they're
drones.
making the rules harder and harder.
Because you could fly this friggin' 700, you know, no problem anywhere you want, you know. But usually you flew out line of sight. But then the drones came FPV and go farther and higher, and yeah, drones ruined it.
When did all these regulations come into play, though?
Just in the past couple years.
A couple years.
But the problem is I don't understand why.
Well, you got some dipshits doing some crazy stuff. I mean, you've seen all those airplane chases, you know, like real commercial airplanes.
Nobody's gotten hurt. There has not
true.
been one death. Not been one death.
But that shouldn't be happening, though. You know, you shouldn't be up that high chasing a commercial airliner.
Not.
You know,
absolutely not.
It's sick video. Don't get me wrong. But no, you shouldn't be doing that, man.
No. David, what's up, bro? Jerry, what's going on?
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, David.
See, that's Jerry said the same thing when we flew RC planes. It had no restrictions.
Yeah,
now you do, right? If you fly an RC plane, you have or an RC helicopter. There's certain restrictions, just like drones, or no.
I don't think. I mean, we still have the same rules as you, like 400 feet, and as far as your eye can see, pretty much, you know. But which was always back in the day, anyways, you know. But I mean, we never flew to 400. I don't remember ever my grandfather ever telling me you can't go as high as you want, because we just went as high as we want. And that was it. But we, in a sense, where we flew, I never saw another, like, you know, a passenger airplane or a helicopter. So, you know, but there is a lot more today, you know.
Yeah.
This was like 20 years ago. So, but yeah, rules wise, I mean, not really. You know, I'm sure we're gonna have to put transponders on the airplanes now. You know.
Yeah. Yep. That's.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
But like us in FPV, how far? I mean, granted, now we had things that are long range, but when we're flying freestyle, like, we're flying right around us. We never really go over 100 feet. You know, we're flipping, flopping over a tree, back under this one. Usually staying no more than over 100 feet.
Yeah, you know, and there's been a few things brought up about flying under shielded operations, which, you know,
that is a gimme. That should just be
shelter.
Yeah,
I know,
agree.
but like right now, the way it's presented, it's for 107 guys doing 107 pilot work only. What about the recreational guy, though, flying in sheltered operations where he's staying below the tallest object? What's the problem with that? And as of right now, from what I've seen, there, you know, it's only for 107 people. You can get a release form for 107, but that's it. So what are they going to do about the normal recreational pilot that's got an FPV drone that wants to fly in an area that's like, you know, underneath a tree line or something? Are you telling me this asshole's got to put a freaking a remote ID module on his drone just to fly to park? I mean, it's getting retarded.
It is.
And it's either that, it's either fly the way, it's either deal with that, or you get thrown in a field an open field to fly at where there's airplane pilots and a little bit of everybody. Yeah, what the hell are you going to do in an open field?
I know.
So it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean,
It really
the
doesn't.
open field is good for a newbie, but not somebody that's experienced. You know, that somebody wants to go do some orbits around a tree and go underneath that bush, and you know, newbies, yes, but not anybody amateur above that. You know.
Yep. Hey, Booster, the new Fat Shark HD system that they got now. I don't know, man. Fat Shark has failed multiple times at trying HD, so I'm not going to hold my breath on this one. I'll tell you one
Not
thing
even
right now.
gonna
It's not going to pull me off my HD stuff or off my
Nope.
DJI shit. Not a
Nope.
chance.
You're right.
They can. Good luck to them, but I won't be buying it. Not a chance.
I'd probably buy V3s before I go back to Fat Shark. Even though I was a big Fat Shark fan, absolutely, you know, but they don't have HD yet. I mean, it's better, but then it's not DJI.
Give me a
Chris.
few more months and maybe.
Chris,
Yeah,
NB
yep,
drones.
in time,
Do you
absolutely.
fly FPV at all?
Not at all. Actually, I've wanted to, but I just want to have a little bit more security, like at altitude hold. Because when I had my first drone, my first real drone in 2017, it didn't have that altitude hold. I had to make sure the throttle was always pressed.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that kind of just makes me feel a little, uneasy because I don't have that security of knowing that if I just let go for some reason, that I don't have to worry about it dropping to the ground. Because that's what I had to do when I had that. I guess it was like a Acrobat drone. Really, it was bought at a flea market, and I always, had to make sure that was held up. That throttle was always held up. And
Throttle's key in FPV. It's number
yeah,
one.
it always makes me feel just a little bit uneasy when I found out that there was a drone that actually had an altitude hold where I can let go and then it would just stay there. That sold me, So,
Mhm.
but FPV would be something that I would have to slowly get into.
Well, you can go with the POS. That's pretty much a GPS.
Don, you come up with the strangest shit, bro.
Yeah, it
Read that-
does.
You read that comment?
Oh, did you hear that Don wants to rub my head?
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know which one, but
Does Don want to rub your head or does Fisheye
yeah.
want to rub your head? Well, actually, it would be Fisheye rubbing your head because that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we're going too far into that.
Back on the FPV though, if I ever do get into an FPV, I'd like it to be DJI.
But yeah, I
Way
was
to go.
suggesting the POS because it's pretty much a GPS drone until you take it out of GPS.
Yeah,
Just you're putting a set of goggles on.
I just like to have a little bit of sense of security, just in case.
Oh yeah, you let off the sticks, it stops.
Yeah,
So
I don't. Want
it's
that.
nice. You lose signal, it stops and comes back home. It's nice.
I've noticed I have a friend who actually
Just don't
has-
crash it. That's all. Just like any other DJI, don't crash it because it's going to be broken.
Yeah, I do have a friend that has one of those FPV DJI deals there, and he notices that when he takes his finger off the throttle, the thing kind of glides down. It doesn't really just drop.
Yes, yeah, that's my complaint with it. Unless you're doing a straight dive down, it will do a normal slow come down, like a glide, like you were saying.
I
Yeah,
thought that was actually cool because it kind of gives you a little bit of time before you.
it does.
actually go and hit
But
it.
I'm talking about when it's in acro mode as well. It does the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still flying in manual mode or GPS mode, but in manual mode it does the same. And when we're flying FPV, you drop the throttle and it's falling. And that's what I want.
Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't fall, Chris, as fast as you think it does, especially if you have air mode on, which a lot of people fly with air mode on. It just kind of floats. It doesn't just if you have air mode off and you're strictly acro, it's going to start cartwheeling. It's going to start running, or it's going to start doing flips on its own and free falling. But with air mode on, it keeps it stabilized as it's coming down. So
See
it's
that?
not like a straight rock drop. And that's the good thing about FPV is when you're flying, the first thing you do is you punch out and let go of throttle so you know how much hang time your drone has before it hits the ground.
So it's basically just a learning process. Of,
Oh yeah,
It
big
is,
learn.
but
Yeah.
it's constant. It's constant.
You're always learning
constant
something new.
throttle, constant throttle, constant pitch and roll. you never let go of the sticks when you're flying.
Never
FPV.
let
It is
go.
constant stick,
Nope.
constant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have carpal tunnel, so it's kind of like if I make a wrong move with that,
That's
Mhm.
what
I
she
can
said.
lose it, you know.
I have carpal tunnel in my wrists.
Well, I had surgery on my left. I'm gonna have surgery on my right soon, just so I can try to get that stabilized, you know. But FPV, man, I'd like to because I've seen so many videos of just how cool it looks, you know, where you can do these all kinds of silly stunts and everything. As a matter of fact, Max, I've seen a lot of your videos, and it's just amazing, you know. And
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's cool, man.
I like to do
It's
it,
definitely.
but I'm at that point right now where it's just like I feel safe with the.
Mhm.
Well, why
Mhm.
don't you take a look at wait till the new DJI Avata comes out and see what
Is
that
that-
The
presents.
little guy. Yeah.
Is that the whoop?
Yeah,
Whoop
see what
one?
that
I
brings
think
to
I
the
saw
table.
something like that.
You
Yeah,
know?
basically just an indoor drone, right? I mean,
No, it'll be an outdoor. It'll be a
Yeah,
runner.
it could do outdoors
Probably
too.
haul that,
Not
come
nothing
through.
like crazy winds, you know, if you got like a storm
Yeah.
coming in, but you know, your breezes and stuff, it should be fine.
yeah, I just don't want something where I'm going to drop it and it's going to.
I mean, I also wouldn't take it up 400
Yeah.
feet neither, you know, but
Right. I just don't want something that's just going to destroy if I make one wrong move, you know.
yeah, yeah. hmm
So, and especially
Well, I mean, all
Yeah.
DJIs have sensors, you know, so long as you don't
Yeah.
turn them off, you should be fine, you know.
yeah, that DJI FPV though, that thing looks like a pretty heavy drone. You know, you drop
It
that,
is.
that you could.
Oh yeah, yep. I had a light crash with him, broken arm. You know, glued it back together. It's fine.
Well, I'll just
Yeah.
get that refresh care
Yes.
package there, and
So the refresh is cool. It's just like I guess a GoPro warranty. You got to send it in. They fix it for you. Then I heard that you got to do another refresh on it again, right?
is there a deductible though? On that?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There are deductibles on the Care Refresh.
Right, 'cause
And then
I-
you're only limited to like X amount per year or 2 years or
Two.
something. Yeah.
Usually it's two
Yeah.
a year.
But then again, I'm sure they'll let you buy another refresh again. You know.
Yeah,
So
But
that-
you got that downtime, so you're looking like a week or two not having a drone.
Mhm. So
It's
there's
good
like
to start
a
off.
flyaway plan thing or something, and
Yeah, it's good to
But what
start
about
off with
crashes?
something cheap, just to see if you're even going to enjoy it.
exactly.
A lot of people will get it, and then they don't really find themselves enjoying the manual flying very often. So maybe
Yeah.
something like a cheap, $200, $300 analog kit, something small, just to see if you even like it. And
You can
then
buy a
if
POS kit for $500, man. I've done
you
it.
find it in the right place, yeah, you can.
Dude, I'm trying to work. This guy's got 2 POSs. It's a haul though, man. He's right now at 1,200. All right. He's got 2 POSs, a set of goggles, 5 batteries, the battery protectors, like all kinds of stuff. He's at $1,200. I got him down to, but it's a 4-hour drive. It's in Buffalo. I don't know if I want to do that. But I mean,
a long
I got
haul.
him down. I
What's
just
the
don't know if
best-
I want to do the drive.
What's the best FPV to get if you're just starting out? I've heard something about what was it, Tiny Shark or something?
Shit.
What is it
Oh,
called?
the Tiny
Tiny
Hawk.
Tiny Hawk.
Tiny
Tiny
Hawk.
Hawk.
The
Is
new
that
Tiny
what
Hawk
Tiny
3
Hawk-
kit. The
No,
new Tiny Hawk
they
3
have
kit is
self
nice.
leveling, so you can not worry about always correcting
Mhm.
yourself to come back to level, but you're still always be on the throttle with that. It doesn't
Now
have a
that-
barometer on it. You know?
See, now this is one guy that I know absolutely loves his fucking DJI FPV drone.
Me
Loves it.
too. I love it.
Mhm.
I don't like the wobbles and stuff, but I mean, I look past that. But overall, it's a pretty good drone. It's got its flaws, just like every other drone, except for my Copus. My Copus, I did fly. Oh, I flew that at the track, and I was like, I'm sorry, I haven't flown in a while. When I move the sticks, everything, it doesn't get no prop wash, and like it just does what it's told, and it's nice. I need to get an air unit in that thing.
I've only gotten to fly it in sport mode. I've never actually gotten to fly the DJI FPV drone in acro.
Oh yeah.
And
Well, next time I come down, I'll let you fly.
Yeah, I would love to, just to get a
Yeah.
feel for it. and
Yeah,
see
go
what
rip
feels
it.
like.
Yeah, yeah.
They're skinny.
I mean, overall, it flies okay, but it's got some wobbles to it. The air, the breezes and stuff, it'll make it wobble, and it corrects itself. Where my Copus, It's just
Mhm.
like whatever wind, you know. My dad told me do this, and that's what I'm doing.
You know, if I found
So,
one for the right price, I may end up buying it. You know, it depends
yeah,
on
it's
the
a good
right. It
drone.
depends on where I'm
Just
at
don't
and what
crash it, man.
you know the price of it.
But you
But
can fix
I,
it too, you know.
yep,
It's
Mhm.
fixable. As long as you have a super hard crash, you know.
having another set of DJI goggles too would be nice. It
But
would be nice.
I've seen so many on Marketplace, which I've been making offers to everybody, and they've been there for like 3, 4, a month, you know. And it's like nobody wants them, dude. You might as well just sell it.
Mhm.
Come
Mhm.
on, man, sell me that shit.
Yep. Yeah, it's
That's
good for that kind of stuff.
that's what I was doing with that rotor ride, that digital one. I wanted to get, and I missed out on it. He
It is
sold it.
Yeah, I was
great
looking for a
cinematic.
whoop too. Yeah, like a ducted
Oh,
guy.
Omed out. Ryan, what's up, brother? Welcome
What's
in,
up?
buddy. Good to see you, man. Yep. DJI, you know, they made the right move by coming in the way they did. Now they didn't build the quad exactly the way you would probably.
No, it'll be number 3. It'll be a little bit stronger. I feel like maybe they should make the bottom plate or something out of carbon. So because the obvious reason you can't make the body out of carbon is because where are you going to put the GPS unit? Because it's not going to
Yep.
see the compass, you know. So obviously, well, maybe they do a body with carbon that has a plastic inlay for the GPS compass.
Yeah.
You know, who knows on number 3. But yeah,
I'm
that's
really.
that's its downfall. It's just breaking, you know.
I can see them hitting the market with a new frame, maybe carbon fiber or something. The question is when, because we wanted to see a second version of the DJI FPV drone. I didn't think everybody wanted a Cinewhoop.
Mm.
It's a good idea for 107 type work when you're doing
Yeah, yeah.
cinematic FPV work.
Yeah, flying through houses and
But we
cars and
would
stuff.
much rather have seen a new FPV with a
Yeah.
with a
Oh,
frame.
it'll be out a month after that one comes out.
Yep.
That's how they work, you know.
Having a carbon fiber frame with the new with the V3 goggles, it would be nice. Yep, there you go. Don't fly into stuff and it won't break.
Truth.
That's the good thing about having that oh shit button, Sean, and you just tap that
Mhm.
fucking button and that thing stops on a dime.
Yeah,
That's
it
what you can
does. I've seen it in
call,
action.
It scares the shit out of
It
you.
pulls like a
It's-
90-degree angle depending on how fast you're going. Yeah, it stops on a dime. I also
All
have
right,
video
Ryan.
of me doing a DJI stop, but I did it, but like then I crashed after because obviously like I disarmed because I was just like looking backwards pretty much, and I did it like right by myself so I could record it. But yeah, I did it. It's scary, man, seeing that shit do it.
Yep.
'Cause I seen it do it right in front of me. It's just like and just stops.
I fly my freestyle quads over water, man. You just got to have the balls to do it.
Yeah,
I
got
didn't at
balls,
first. I didn't at first until I got with this asshole down here in the bottom right corner.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you trust, you gotta trust your equipment, man. If it's never gave you a problem and it's not a twitchy guy, you should be
Yep.
good.
It's not bad.
Just don't go super far, you know. Don't go out of your limits.
I got quite a bit of overwater flying at the South Florida Drone Meetup, which pretty much everything was over water there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Yeah,
it
pretty
was
much.
at the end of the day, it was worth it. The footage was worth it. It worked out really well.
Which you never use, so it don't even matter.
I watched a lot of those.
I don't. I
I know
posted
you
two
never
videos.
use your footage.
I posted 2 videos, bro.
Hmm.
And yeah, you know how much footage is on my SD cards, on my goggles, and my
Tons.
on my GoPro, and I never take it off.
Dude, I still got footage from Florida that I haven't like used yet. You know, and it's like I'm like done with Florida. I
Nah,
haven't been there in mad long.
Ryan, Max lives up in New York, and I'm down here in Fort Lauderdale. He just
Thanks, Sean.
what? What do you say?
They love flying over the water unless it's Art's drone.
Oh yeah, that hashtag Mavic Air, original Mavic Air.
Yep.
God, I remember that. Didn't he get the height and the
Yeah, the
distance
height
mixed up?
and the distance mixed up.
Or unless he's flying in a in a parking garage with a puddle of water, then it's no good. But it's all good.
Yeah, water
you gotta
was scary at first.
What's that?
I said water was scary at first. I mean, I started out with the Mini SC, so it was kind of like, should I go over it? And then eventually I did, and now I feel safe. But then again, like I said, I've got that GPS and that altitude hold, so I'm good with it.
Yeah. Air 1 and Air 2 different apps switch. Yeah, that's true. It does. It switches positions. Your height and your distance are in two different.
Yep.
They're backwards. So,
Hmm.
but it takes some getting used to. Now, there's a lot of people out there like Gary, Brent Ariels, and all that don't like the Fly app. I've kind of gotten used to it by now. Am I the only one? It seems like it's getting better. It's definitely getting better.
I've never used a Fly app. I use DJI's.
Yeah. Stingray Ariel, what's up, Gary? Welcome,
Right
everybody.
there's a
Yeah.
difference, like the Fly app to the DJI's app, right?
Yeah, you got the Go 4 app, and then you got the DJI
Yeah.
Fly app, which runs all the minis, the Mavic Air 2, the Air 2S, and the Mavic.
Yeah, I gotcha.
3.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's getting better. It's not top notch yet, but I'm used to it. So I've gotten used to it ever since I started flying the DJI Mavic Mini 1, the first one. I've just I'm used to it now. Some people are just straight up hate it. Like Gary, Brent Ariels, he fucking hates it.
I've seen people who hate it.
He needs stickers made saying Fly app sucks.
I think he probably would.
What
Good night,
about
Bushroom.
What about
Hey, Adrian.
Litchi? Litchi?
What about- You know, I've heard some good things about that.
Yeah,
I've heard
because-
good things about that app. I've never actually personally used it myself.
See, because I'm on teeter-totter whether or not I want to buy it or not. And that's only because you have waypoints and you can actually kind of do a hyperlapse with the pictures and all that.
Adrian, what up?
By planning your flights and all that. Because you can't really do a hyperlapse with the Mini 2. And if I want to do it, there's a way to do it with the Litchi app. So
The Litchi app you have to pay for though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's what is it like $20 bucks or $25? I think
Yeah,
25
something like that.
it
Yeah,
it
it's
seems
not that-
like a
that
really
bad.
good. It seems
Yeah,
like
David
a pretty
likes
damn
it.
Good,
It's a good deal.
I got the Rainbow app for the Mini 2, which I'll have to
Coach,
check
what's up,
the
buddy?
Oh,
Got your
I
Mini 2
tracking
today.
systems.
I've seen a few videos on the Rainbow app too. But it's I guess it's I don't know how much it is, but I saw that it
That's
was
if
you could use it for like 5 times free or something like that.
Mhm. And then you
Rainbow
gotta get
app.
Pro. Yeah, Rainbow.
Is that for
Pro.
DJI only?
Mini 2 and Mini 1.
I'm
Really?
waiting for
I
Art
think
to
it'll
do the
do some
drum roll.
other
That was my
stuff.
little joke, because.
Oh.
Does it work the same as Litchi at all?
I wouldn't know.
I haven't done much with. Well, I haven't done anything with Litchi. I unfortunately got involved in the Rainbow app.
Yeah. I heard
Hey,
some
welcome
of
in
my
somebody.
friends said, "Oh yeah, go with the Litchi app." But
Somebody that's never actually been on my stream before, and he's a good friend of mine. Everybody knows him as Booster FPV. James, what's up, bro?
What's up?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, buddy? Another good FPV flyer here. How you doing, man? Oh, I hear a lot of background noise. You got a TV on? You got a TV on, James?
Hold
Oh,
on.
he's freezing.
Go on.
Yeah, I was
No,
thinking
that
about
was,
buying that Litchi app, and
That
I
was,
just decided not to.
YouTube. I was watching a stream.
Oh, no worries, bro. No worries. Let me ask you a question, Chris. NB, what do you like? What is it you like about waypoints?
well, that's the thing. I haven't come to that point yet, but I've noticed that with the Litchi app, you can make waypoints, and I think it would be nice to try out. I know, like, since you can't do it with the DJI Fly app, it'd be something nice to try out because from what I've read, you can actually plan your flights out on your PC if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know?
everything's pre-planned.
And that seems nice, and like mostly I want to do it for like just to see how it looks. basically, and try to maybe you could do a hyperlapse by taking pics at certain seconds, and you could
Yeah.
set everything up. And that's basically what I was looking into it for. Mostly
Yeah,
for a
I don't know if David
Yeah.
Lorenzo is still in the chat, but maybe you want to talk to him because he uses Lychee, and he was talking to me about the waypoints and stuff. So he knows a lot about the Lychee.
Mhm.
See,
I
I
think
don't. It's no offense to anybody that uses them. I'm just saying that for me, I don't see a point to waypoints unless you're doing like a mapping mission
Mhm.
or
Search
some
and
sort,
rescue, stuff
like a
that,
like
yeah.
some sort of
Pretty
107
much that's
work
what it's
where you're,
for.
like where you're mapping a field or a big ass Amazon building. But other than that, I've gotten a use for it.
I feel it's cool for us. Yeah, we got a lot of background noise.
Hey,
But yeah,
Jane,
I feel,
kill that TV.
Oh, my wife is in the room watching TV, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
no worries. It's just loud. That's all. It's all good.
but I mean, I feel it's cool for us when we just try it one time. Look at it's so cool.
Yeah.
Look at us doing this, doing that, and then we never use it again. you
That's
know?
what I thought.
But yeah, it's good. As you were saying, like an Amazon project, a building being constructed or something, and it takes the same path every time. That'd be cool.
I see as an extension to flying manual. When one of the times you just want to say, well, maybe I'll just use one of my my missions I planned or something
Yeah.
like that. You just want to screw around with it.
Yeah, that's something like an
I know-
FPV pilot can't do. He can't do the same exact flight every time. It's always going to be different.
Yeah, I
So
like.
that's where the waypoint would come in pretty cool.
I think it would
Yeah.
be a few time thing, and then it would probably just wear off after a while. Because I like
Have a good night, Sean.
I like
Take care,
doing my
All right, Sean.
how they have those master shots or whatever. I just like doing that type of stuff myself. I like
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
quick
a
shots.
lot
I
of
guess
people.
they're called
Oh yeah,
quick-
they're cool. Yeah.
I do all that stuff myself manually.
Another thing FPV pilots can't do is those
Mhm.
time lapse shots where you just sit there and hover and just I forgot who it was. Stevie Bronx came up and a couple of his buddies, and his drone sitting up there hovering, and it was like technically my turn to fly, but he's like, oh yeah, let me just kill my battery, and I'm like, all right, no problem. And I looked over his screen, 93%. I'm like, all right, I got another half an hour.
Hey, I want to
So,
answer that real quick.
but-
Harley was asking about the Go app and why he's flying the Mini. And if you're flying the Mini, bro, it's not the Go app; it's the DJI Fly app. Just wanted to throw that in there real quick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it runs off.
Hey,
But yeah,
Matt,
those
I'm gonna
those
take
shots are
off
so
here.
cool.
go right to the.
thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on, Art.
guys.
Have a good one.
Good
Art.
to
Good
see
seeing
you.
you, brother.
I'm gonna
Take
see
care,
you.
man.
buddy. Take care, buddy.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Night.
But he was doing a hyperlapse of this morning fog shot, and it was sick. And something I could never get, not with a freestyle drone.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean,
shots
you
you
can-
can't get with a free.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's good to have both. That's
Yeah.
why I enjoy having both.
Yeah.
I can
Every-
there's stuff that I can do with my FPV drones that I can't do with my Air 2S. But there's shit that I can't do with my FPV drones. The Air 2S can do it. Vice versa, the GoPro can't handle it. The Air 2S will do it. If the Air 2S can't do it, the GoPro will do it.
Yep.
So it's good to have
True.
both in the arsenal.
Absolutely.
That's why
Absolutely.
I always suggest to people that fly strictly camera drones, at least try FPV because that shit could be a great tool for you if you're going to get to a point where you're going to do 107 work or something like that. It's a great tool to have.
Yep.
It's good to know. It's fun. And it's fun too. That shit relieves stress like you wouldn't believe.
hmm
It really does.
When I'm in the goggles, I think nothing. The world is gone.
It's a whole different world when I'm out
The
flying
world
my
is gone.
Air 2S or if I'm out flying my FPV drones. The FPV drones put me in a whole different setting. It's unreal.
It's like a virtual reality
It is.
drone mission, and that seems like a cool thing to do.
Psychiatrist.
Yeah, he neglected his mini. That's the same thing that happened to my Air 2S. I neglected it now that I got my Evoque, but also my Evoque gets neglected too because I've got 5 different freaking quads, all different sizes. So you find yourself flying the 3-inch more than the 5-inch most of the time, or the vice versa. So You gotta have
Then
them
you
up,
That's
man.
all.
Yeah, and you charge too many batteries, you charge everybody up, and you don't get to fly everybody.
What quad?
God,
Hey,
my poor
James, what
batteries.
quad is that you got there?
This
Yeah,
is
we're showing.
What is that?
Ooh, that's getting puffy.
the Cricket FPV Moon Goat.
Oh, it's the Cricket. It's the Cricket FPV quad, the one you've been doing your videos with.
Yeah, and then I have my data driver. This is the Farmington Marmot.
It's always good to
Oh,
have
that's
extra.
that's the basher right there.
And then I have I'm building another one. This is Vanguard. From Catalyst Machine Works.
Oh, that's the Catalyst Machine Works Vanguard. That's a good frame from what I hear.
Well, hopefully when I do this monster truck gig, and then my wife is this.
Monster truck.
So you got a monster truck gig coming up?
Hopefully if my boss gets back to me in time.
That's cool, man.
That's gonna be sick.
I've always wanted to do one of those too.
They got a cool one up in Dresser, Wisconsin.
What's up, brother? Sky Control Production. Welcome in, man.
Well, I did an event last year was for a fallen teammate, and it was me and another pilot, and we just followed the truck down the road. So that was one thing, and then I wanted to team up with another driver to do like just a tandem freestyle, so I freestyle around him as he's freestyling his truck. So I
That'd be a lot of
followed
fun.
him, but also freestyle around him. That's why I chose this one because I heard a lot of good things about it.
It's a
But
good
this
stuff,
past
man. I can't wait to see that video. You chasing freaking monster trucks, bro. Shit.
yeah. And then this past weekend I went to a new spot. I posted up the link if you want to go check it out.
I saw it.
Um,
I saw some of it, then I had to get off.
That spot, man, is an old VA hospital. It's one of the oldest VA hospitals on the East Coast, and that spot was
Nice.
sick. And it's so big that you can actually, if you try to do long range with it, with any drone, you're gonna get lost unless you're a GPS, because it's so freaking big.
That would be awesome. You know, there's a friend I have up north in Detroit, Kim Fused FPV and Gardo Rotor. They've been flying an abandoned mall. Have you seen that at all, Max?
No, not
Did you
yet.
Dude, it's cool as shit. They're up in Detroit.
Yeah, I just saw her. Well, I just became friends with her on YouTube. But yeah, I saw that mall. That place is cool.
Isn't it? What's up,
Yeah,
Ken?
that place is real cool.
How you doing, Matty?
What's
Hey,
going
y'all.
on? Doing all right, buddy.
What's
Gonna
up,
be on
dude?
for just probably a
So,
few
Max,
minutes. I'm ready to jump off because I don't feel good at all.
I saw Booster FP showing off his Bang God, so I had to come on really quick. I've
Yeah,
the
he's
Bang
got one
God-
too.
I got the Bang God 3-inch right here, and then I also have I'm building the Bang God 5-inch right now that I'm working on.
Sweet.
That's what I'm building too.
Yeah, those
It's
are
looking
supposed to be
good,
really
man.
strong
Thanks.
frames.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear
They're
it.
they're top dollar too.
Yes,
Hey,
they
Lee.
are.
You're
up,
paying
they are.
for it.
They are top dollar. But yeah, I guess I don't know. What do you think? I
And
mean, is it the
parts.
same thing? Yeah, and parts. Got to have parts.
Yes. Yeah.
Lots and lots.
So I guess
of
you get what
parts.
you pay for when it comes to FPV quads, right? Like when
True.
it comes to frames.
Yeah, oh yeah, yep. Anything. Electronics,
Mhm.
motors, everything. Get what you pay for.
So James, you don't have any GPS drones, do you?
No, I know a lot about them. Like I helped my neighbor get his set up and show him how to fly it, but I don't have one of my own.
You should get one. They're good to have. You know what they're really good for? They're really good for scouting out locations for when you're gonna fly FPV.
Mhm.
They really are. What the hell was that?
No.
Zoomed in.
Shit.
What
Harley
happened?
FPV's got the 7-inch. I don't know. You just put your big ass eyes on the camera. Oh boy.
Wait. Look
Yeah,
what
I'm still rocking these.
Oh yeah. What are those?
Yeah.
These
Fat
are
Shark?
the
Sky Zones, right?
Amway.
Almways, the Almways
Almways.
Commanders V1, and this VTX is completely done.
Oh, you got to buy a new module for it.
Can't find one.
Can you buy like a rapid fire or something for it?
Well, there's a mod where it has you cut out the whole,
Yeah, you gotta do a
Out of
mod
it.
for it.
to get all the rapid fire stuff.
Oh shit, I didn't know those goggles didn't take the module.
Nah, they're built in. They're like the Sky Zones.
Yep. Well, now, how long have I been on here? Hour and 13 minutes. So, I think I'm gonna cut it short, guys, because I'm probably gonna try and get some freaking sleep. I don't feel good.
Yeah, go do your
And
thing.
hopefully
Get better,
this shit
man.
goes away. Yeah, I'm gonna go take some whatever freaking drugs I have in the closet and knock out. But thank you guys all for coming on tonight,
Oh yeah,
and
No
thank
problem.
you everybody in the chat for hanging out.
absolutely. Thank you, chat.
As always, it's good to see everybody. Yeah, no problem, man. You guys are welcome anytime. All you gotta do is ask. Ken, sorry to cut you short there, coming on and then getting right back off, but shit happens, buddy. So what
It's
happens
all
when you
good.
show up late?
Hey, nobody can do it. Sorry.
Ken's going live right after Maddie.
Yeah.
Right now.
Attaboy. Get it. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody hanging out, man, and everybody. And
Later, boys.
until then, we will see you all next week.
Already.
Good night,
Good night,
guys.
y'all.